Stakeholders in the food sector have called on the federal government to implement the Right to Food and Food Security Act 2023 passed by the Ninth Assembly. Recall that former President Buhari assented to the bill having passed by the National Assembly on 3rd of March 2023. Speaking at a press conference organized by the Farm and Infrastructure Foundation and Voices for Food Security in collaboration with Oxfam Nigeria in Abuja, the President FIF Bolagade Ayola said the act empowers the citizens to speak out when there is infringement on their rights to food and decent life.
Accordingly, the act will not operate as an apology of state socialism in Nigeria, whereby the government will be required to provide food for the people free of charge. Rather, the act is a policy responsibility and policy accountability act, whereby the people are empowered to take government to account in the event of policy implementation failure to meet the food entitlements of the people, specifically as submitted to the National Assembly during the pendency of the originating bill. The obligations of government in a regime of right to food is highlighted as follows. 3 obligations. 1, the obligation to respect the right of Nigerian citizens to food. This stipulates the limits of state exercise of power, which includes refraining from destroying people's access to food through unfavorable public policies. That is, the government holds the people an obligation to implement policy decisions or actions if and only if such policy decisions or actions do not offend or violate the right to food of citizens of Nigeria. 2, obligation to protect the right of citizens to food. This entails the regulation of activities of state and non-state agencies and bodies that are inimical to people's food entitlements. The common examples of these instances include environmental pollution that destroys the capacity of farmers to grow crops, water pollution that destroys the capacity of water bodies as habitats for fish and other marine products, air pollution that endangers the quality of life and jeopardizes the health of people, and so on.
Furthermore, Ayola said the right to food is constitutional issue subject to judicial determination. The Farm and Infrastructure Foundation, which is an organization for promoting policy-based practices in agriculture and rural development, envisions a hunger-free nation where the right of the citizens to adequate food is respected, protected and fulfilled by all actors in the policy process.
With a view to urging government to commence implementation immediately and pari passu with the emergency declaration. So, there are opposite sides of the same coin. We have declared an emergency legally, and the policy authorities have also declared emergency in another way. The two of them can be married at implementation level to derive the full benefits of the goals of both the emergency and this act. That is one.